really? Standing over the dock's like, do you have any mess? Wait, I'm driving. Raymond, you're Jamie here. I don't know.
Hey guys, welcome to the Let Me Call You Back podcast. This comedy podcast features Declan Brooks, my brother, and an aspiring stand-up comedian on our weekly phone calls. We talk daily happenings of life, ludicrous news, and comical interactions with others while out and about in the world. Please enjoy. And we're back, guys. Another one this week. I'm here with Declan, my brother, about to get it started for the Let Me Call You Back podcast.
Welcome back.
Did you just have smoke coming out of your mouth as you said that?
Vape?
I thought you were doing that, you remember that trick where you could like make like smoke with your mouth by doing something with your cheeks? Remember that?
You do something where you force as much, you make an airtight seal with your hands, and then force as much air as you can into your hands, and then just the pressure cloud.
I feel like our mom was really good at that.
I guess.
She would kill that, and she would also kill Bop It. Remember that?
Yeah, mommy was good as hell at Bop It.
She was a Bop It legend.
Bop It legend. Where I got my skills from.
But yes, we're back for another one this week, guys. And maybe we can get into what went down this past week and recap, see what's going on.
Before we get into what went down this week, we're going to talk about the sandwich census, Raymond.
Yeah. Sandwich census.
All right. We have posted a survey online. You can find the link on our Instagram or Facebook. We need to know what's your favorite sandwich or wrap, hot or cold, your favorite one in the New Jersey, Pennsylvania, or Delaware area. I'm willing to go to Elkton, Maryland, but I don't want to have to do that much damage to myself. Not that good, so keep that in mind. We're not going to try them all. We're going to pick the best ones. Me and Raymond are going to try them out.
What if they're not from the tri-state?
They can go fuck themselves for of now, I mean, if they're on my travels where I'm going, I'll make a stop somewhere. You know what I mean? I got some Connecticut friends.
Yeah, but how about Barbados?
Dude, if I go to Barbados and there's a sandwich mentioned on this page, I will gladly try it.
True.
All right?
Yeah.
They make like conch fritters in the islands down there. If you got a conch fritter po' boy that you're willing to share with me from Barbados, Instagram at Declan Loves Meatballs. Meat Census, Sandwich Census 2023. It's here. It's here, everybody.
Inaugural.
Give us your answers. We got some responses so far. A lot of Italian hoagies. You fucking dirtbags. I love you all. But
dirty Guidos.
My favorite so far, I'll share it. Chicken, cutlet, bacon, egg, and cheese.
I don't know about that.
Oh, it sounded good to me. I don't know. On a long roll, fried chicken cutlet, bacon, egg, and cheese. He was also somebody from South Philly. So.
I don't know, dude. Chicken and egg at the same time?
Listen, what do you mean? What's wrong with that?
I don't know. There's something weird about it.
You put eggs in your ramen.
No, I don't.
I
don't really even eat ramen.
I do. You never gotten like one of those like fancy ramen bowls where there's like duck and a poached egg in there?
No, never.
Wow. Get your weight up, Raymond.
Where am I getting these?
Thought you were cultured. You how was your week? What was life like this week? You really hitting that industry hard?
It was good. It was all right. Turning and burning, making money off the white women.
Gotta work it.
They're just a whole different fucking breed, dude. They're so bad.
In what regards? Are you talking about at work or after work? You be getting with these white women or what?
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah. But I just had this horrible customer. Like, it was actually, I think 2 days ago, I had this horrible customer. She comes in, asks me the most intricate question about a drink. So I go into the spiel. I'm like 2 or 3 ingredients in. Her ADD must just kick in. She sees what's on the TV behind the bar, and she's like, oh, starts laughing at it, pointing with her friends. Her friends are like, he was talking to you. I just walk away. She was just such a bitch. Also, I give her we have prosecco on tap, Boca prosecco, some bubbly. She's like, she comes back. She's like, I drink a lot of prosecco, and this is like flat. Like this is just not it. And I was like, okay, like, bitch, my feet hurt. My ankles are bleeding right now. Can I get you anything else? And she's like, no. All right.
Pretty funny how like the bitchy white woman like ego or like character set is everywhere. I actually just had an experience like that. Went to 7-Eleven the other day to get a bag of ice or something.
Yeah.
And the guy's like doing something. He's by himself. It's kind of later. And a guy and his girlfriend walk in, and there must have been like a mobile order. You ever been like standing in a place when they get a mobile order? It's like ding dong.
Yeah.
It has like a noise it makes. And the guy is ringing me up, and the girl just, I guess for like 8 seconds it was going off, and she goes, "Oh my god, can you turn that off?" And her voice visibly like, "God damn you, you fuck me right now. Shut your face." The guy behind the counter was like, yeah, and took his time and like slowly grabbed it and turned it off, and then ignored my boyfriend for a second while he took the order because she yelled at him.
Dude.
I was like, "Here, fuck you, I don't care." But it was like,
you should see them on Bumble. I'm on Bumble right now, dude. You should see them on there. They're fucking insane.
that's full of the white meme.
The one prompt is like, we'll get along if, and I scroll past this girl's profile. It says, we'll get along if you like mentally ill bitches. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's not a good icebreaker, no matter what, joke or not.
Every bio is like, yeah, murdering my houseplants. Ha ha ha. It's like, I can't take care of my houseplants. Every bio.
Like, stop buying plants.
Yeah.
Stop buying plants and like
Yeah.
get better, or like taking care of people.
Yeah. Really like mimosas. Looking for my dog dad.
Not gonna do that. Definitely not gonna do that for you, especially if you have dogs from a past relationship.
Yeah.
No, that's funny as shit. I guess that's pretty cool. Have you been going out after work in the Baltimore scene recently?
Not especially, no. I've just been either getting drunk at the bar and going home, or just going home and watching Lost,
Nice.
which I'm fucking deep into right now.
Yeah, if you're looking for a way to waste some time, you guys should really get into Lost. That shit takes, every episode takes forever, doesn't make sense, and at the very end of the episode, they're just like, here's a couple bits of information that make a little more sense. And you're like, what the fuck? And then
Yeah.
like, I can't imagine watching this in the 2000s being like, fuck, every week.
There's always like, oh, he didn't die. He was just bleeding from his mouth and his ears. And like, he came back 2 weeks later.
Oh, like, and that's the best part. Every episode ends like a terrible tragedy. Every episode, it's just like, oh, this is a magical island. That didn't happen.
There's no rules.
Is it that guy Charlie from the band Drive Shaft? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Is he deep back into the throes of drug addiction yet?
I'm past that. He just went down into the looking glass and drowned. The underwater lair.
He's crazy as hell, dude.
That's your take on that?
He was just getting right every episode.
That's crazy. Hit me with 3 or 4 that's crazies. All right, dude. I know you don't want to talk. That's crazy.
Dude, I'm saying he was crazy as hell because he was just doing dope every episode.
Yeah.
Like, the plot twist of Charlie is just hilarious. Like, he's like Charlie from Always Sunny. He's like, I've got these drugs hidden inside statues. I'm just sneaking around gumming up all the time.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't even like snorting. He was just gumming dope all day.
He just stole Claire's baby and then just gets back with her in like 4 episodes.
Like, sorry about me stealing the baby, Claire. Like, that's why it's a magical island, Raymond.
Yeah. But yeah, recapping the week. I forgot what we were talking about. What did you do anything good over the week? You were in Connecticut, I think, too, right?
Yeah, I went to Connecticut for work all week. So I got some comedy in there. I worked. It was a good week. It wasn't a bad week at all. I had some fun. I always have fun up there. I got some good wings at a bar called Dangles. I had some.
Dangles hockey
I never thought about that.
hockey theme bar.
No, there's 3 black guys running it. I don't think they've ever watched hockey in there. They're really
Dude,
nice guys.
Racist.
No, not at all. I'm just saying.
Racist.
I'm just being honest. There was no hockey on every night that I've been there, and it's hockey,
That's funny.
especially in Connecticut. Now these guys, the one guy, they're awesome. Like the food's great, but the one guy's this extremely old man, and he literally walked up to me like 4 times. He's like, "You got the dangle wings and the double shot of Tito's, right?" I said, "Yeah." And he goes up to the cash register, thinks about it, and comes back and asks me again 4 times in a row. Like goes back and forth, back and forth. And it wasn't like he went to another person. This place is not that packed. It's an open mic on a Monday night or Tuesday night. There's like 11 of us. Most of them aren't buying things or eating anything because people are broke.
The dangle wings.
He walked back and forth to me like 4 times. I leaned over to my one buddy. I'm like, dude, this guy just got my order mixed up like 4 times and he didn't talk to anybody else. Like, I don't know if he couldn't find my tab, but like also like it was 2 things, a food item and an alcohol. Like, just ring that in, come on back, I'll pay it, and then go delete the other tab. That's the exact same thing.
What a fucking weird name.
Dangles. Dangles in Parkside, I think. Whatever it is. Dangles in Parkside in Connecticut.
It's just Lieutenant Dangle theme. They're all wearing short shorts and a cop outfit.
Right. That would be fucking awesome. Just a Reno 911 bar. That'd be ridiculous.
You're just in there like you didn't even get your wings. You go up to the counter, you're like, "Yo, I didn't get my dangling wings."
Dude, yeah, the wings were literally called dang wings.
Dangle or dang?
Dang. They called them the dang wings.
Oh.
You know, doofus wings. This is ridiculous. Shout out to Manny Sierra. He runs that mic. He's a funny comedian.
Manny Sierra.
Good man. Good Connecticut man.
Sounds like it. He don't sound like he's from Connecticut.
Yeah. Racist. You're fucking racist. Dude, speaking of racist, I watched the Eagles game in a Moose Lodge last night.
Oh, dude, the Eagles, they were making it look easy.
Bro,
Those
the Eagles were
Giants.
real easy. They were somebody hit the gritty and shit. Wish I could gritty, dude.
Wait, you were around Eagles fans? Oh, you were in Aston.
So like I came home obviously this weekend. I live here. And I have my Moose Lodge membership. So they got a kitchen going recently, Raymond, in the Moose Lodge. Nice. And I gotta be honest with you, Raymond, one of the best bar foods I've had.
All heaters.
Raymond, all heaters and a great menu. Chef, dude, it's called T's Tasty Kitchen.
Nice.
All right. It's this like, I'm gonna assume like mid to late 20s white girl that has her own kitchen going, and she's hand making everything from scratch. And it's reasonably priced. She's got, dude, the wings were huge and they were like great prices on wings. And on Sundays it's $1 wings.
Damn, that's a deal.
Like me and Christina were both sitting there shocked. Raymond, one of the best cheesesteak empanadas I've ever had in my fucking life. Like, and so I sat down and the girl sat next to me, she's like, "Are you getting food?" I'm like, "Yes." Like, "It's incredible if you've never had it before." I'm like, "Really?" And I thought she was just like some drunk old lady telling me like the French fries were good. Raymond, the French fries were good. The
really?
Fucking Christina made a point. They were like, "You ever go to Chili's?" And remember when Chili's had like good
Dude, you and her are addicted to Chili's.
Love Chili's. Dude, the fries were great. They were like Chili's fries. The wings were huge. The empanadas were awesome.
I like how you hit the tilde on the end, the enya. Empanada.
Empanada.
You're hitting real classic like.
Cállate la boca, señor. I said, I can speak Spanish. Fuck you, dog.
Yeah. I see.
Fucking yeah, Raymond, it was awesome. They honestly like, I can't even rave about it enough. And like the kitchen's open Wednesday through Sunday at this Moose Lodge now. And it's like recent. I'm like about to blow this bitch up on Instagram. Like, we need to support this local business, Tasty T's Kitchen.
Nice.
But we're at the Moose Lodge, and the Eagles are beating up on the G-men. Right? When we all got there, the only couple in there that is wearing Giants gear buys a shot for the entire round of people at the bar.
What?
So
how many people?
14 people.
God damn.
Dude, but it's a fucking Moose Lodge.
They were trying not to get chirped.
Dude, the most expensive drink, Raymond, is $4.
True.
I mean, it was $48 for this guy to like buy some friendship.
Yeah.
And
there's 4 hospital beds around too. People just in terminal illnesses around the bar.
it was awesome. There's at least a couple old heads like that. There was one dude, I was cracking up. He was old, and there's like I guess in Delco there's like a men's club, like tradition of like different, like you know how our father went to like Moose Lodge. He was also a Mason. I think he hung out with certain people that hung out at the VFW and stuff.
Yeah.
That's a normal thing in this area too. So like there's like the Aston Men's Club, the something in like there's little shit podunk bars and clubs around this part of like Aston and Delco and Lenai and all that shit. So
Yeah.
these guys make like a route, and I always hear them talking about it when I'm at the Moose Lodge. And this guy's probably on his like 4th stop of the night, shitty as fuck. He's watching the Eagles, and we score like the 28 points before the half, and he starts yelling at the couple that just bought him a drink like an hour ago. He said, "Go back to the Big Apple and cry in your drink." It was so fucked up, and they're like, "Why are you yelling at us?" Like he just got so fucked. Like he got so hyped. He was just about it, and he just started. He wasn't yelling at them, but they took it like he was yelling at them, and their friend who was sitting next to them was like visibly upset. Like, why did you talk to them like that? He's like, I wasn't. I'm just super shitty right now. Just like hammered as fuck, yelling at people.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was a good one.
But they deserved it, probably.
Yeah, fuck the Giants. Go Birds.
Yeah.
Gotta yell it. Go Birds.
Did you see that clip of Stavros that I sent you after the Ravens lost?
What a funny, because Stavros sounds like he's from Philly.
Well, that's the
You should bring
Baltimore
that
accent.
You should bring that clip up, dude.
Let me see.
He talks about friggin' the Ravens lost, and he's just so upset. Did you send it to me on Instagram?
I did, yeah. I'm gonna bring it up right now.
He's visibly and vocally upset. It's one of the best sports rants I've heard in a long time.
I'm about to play it.
Right,
I
so
got a
that-
condom. Because the Ravens got fucked in the ass last night, yo. How the fuck did we lose? We're supposed to be the team that gets the big touchdown fumble returns for a long way. We're the team that gets big fucking touchdowns on defense. Our defense bails us out. The defense don't bail the fucking Bengals out. Fuck you, Joe Burrow.
Dude, he just
Got
sounds
fucking
like he's from
lucky with
North
your
Philly.
fucking beautiful hair. You'll never be Joe Cool. Joe Cool will be Joe Flacco from now until fucking eternity, yo. You're a fucking piece of shit. And if we had Joe Flacco, we would have fucking won. He would have gone underneath. Why the fuck did you go over the top, Lamar number 2? Why the fuck did you try and go over the top? And Greg Roman, you fucking piece of shit. Why the fuck did you call a QB sneak on the fucking 2-yard line? You don't try and sneak in from the 2-yard line. That's like trying to put your penis in when it's only 40%
Dude, this is the
hard.
greatest rant I've ever seen.
We know it ain't gonna fucking work, but we
Dude, it's
fucking
got
be
like
like, oh, I'm sorry.
50,000
I must have had
likes.
too many natty bows. That's why my dick not getting hard. But why the fuck did you do that, Greg Roman? Now, my parole officer told me I
Did
can't be
you-
making those
did you
threats on the
finish
internet,
this yet?
so I'm not gonna say nothing.
Almost
But
done.
oh, look at this! I found a sign on the ground. I didn't write this. Maybe some people should know. They should make better fucking play calls.
Insane. Dude, what an amazing post.
Dude, I love. Oh, look, found a something on the ground here. He's got such a ridiculous voice. I don't even know how to like make it,
That's the Baltimore trash accent.
dude. My God, it's so fucking good. It's such a. He's like, why? He's like, why the fuck would you call a fucking GB sneak? You fucking dick, fucking asshole. It was Joe Flacco. Joe Cool. You will never be Joe Cool.
Fuck you, Joe Burrow, and your beautiful hair.
So fucking man. He's goddamn it. It's such a good rant.
It's so good. I forget what we were talking about.
No, we were talking about sports, and then we we had to bring that up because I forgot you sent that to me this week. I was like, there's something else you sent to me that was incredible this week. I think we were talking about.
Yeah.
I went to the tattoo convention yesterday.
Oh, is that a 1 year every year?
I think, I don't know. I swear I've seen it twice
I
in
feel like
Philly.
they do one, or they do twice a year, I think. I don't know.
Well, no, they do one in Philly and they do one in Wildwood.
Yeah. You added? You got another tattoo? You just got one.
Got one last week, got one this week, you know.
Jesus.
I wanted some tattoos.
Are you
recently.
banging now? You're on the corner?
I'm wearing scarves and shit. The scarf,
I'm rocking
bandana.
polos and shell tops now.
I've been rocking a sweet flannel button up, one button on the top.
You're posted on the corner like a mailbox.
I got my own color. I have my own bandana. No one else is wearing it.
Bean has it.
It's just Bean and Daisy. It's just me and my dogs with the same bandana on. All three of us standing on the corner.
Yeah.
Selling Sierra Mist. Dude, you see that?
No.
You can't get Sierra Mist anymore, Raymond.
It's all right. That shit wasn't that good.
I know, but you see what they did? They literally just rebranded it. Like, all right, they literally like made all these posts like goodbye. Like they pulled like an Elton John song out, like goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
No, I had no idea. What they rebranded as?
Starry. It's just called Starry.
No way.
Was out the next day.
Sierra Mist.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
It's now called Starry.
What the fuck?
They had like an RIP Sierra Mist montage going.
Did you see the commercial that was played directly after the Damar Hamlin incident?
No,
What
I didn't.
Was? It's like this. It was this big thing. My friend showed me. It was on social media. As soon as it ends, it goes to commercial, and it's the Burger King commercial that goes Whopper, Whopper, Whopper. Did you ever see that?
No. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to pull that up right now.
We can't pull it up. But people like on Twitter were like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?"
They didn't know what else to do. They're like, go to commercial. And the first thing they had line, because they thought there was going to be a big play, Raymond. They were like, all right, Damar Hamlin, blah, blah, blah. Like, they didn't expect Damar Hamlin to die for 17 minutes. They're like, when they were like, picture the play. What was it? He was making a tackle, and who was playing? It was the Bills and...
I forget, dude.
Was it the Bengals? Was it Bills Bengals?
No idea.
Something like that. So you're picturing that like, oh, they just finished up a first down conversion. They were about to go to commercial. Like, all right, we'll come back after this TV timeout. So the first commercial they have lined up is a hilarious commercial timeout in between. Think about that. They probably had no clue that was going to be what happened. Like, like a hilarious commercial queued up.
Yeah.
Like an Adam Sandler special. It's just like immediately advertised like an Adam Sandler special on Netflix.
So you went to the convention, you said, and any good shit happened there?
I was talking to Georgie because Georgie came with us, so he was trying to get a tattoo of Georgie from It, the little kid.
That's a good one. He should get that.
The tattoos at this convention, Raymond, have gone up. The rent has gone up, Raymond. The prices are too damn high. I'm not even kidding. Like the tattoos I've gotten in the past there were so like I've gotten sub $100 tattoos at that convention, and I couldn't find a person that was doing anything that I normally would get for under 100, under 200 in some places.
What did that cost you? Let's see it too.
It's a new skull moth.
Nice.
It was 175.
Damn.
And it's because I like getting them there every year. It's like tradition for me. Like the one I got for Grandpa right here is from there, and this was fucking $60 3 years ago.
That's crazy.
And like just kind of nuts. Now, like the other tattoo I got last week, the reason why I didn't mind it too much, the guy hooked me up on the price on Friday the 13th, so it was like $50 for the tat, or 60. I forget whatever I said. But yeah, I just wanted to get one at the convention. The local guy from Chester. He goes by Hollywood.
Was he perked out?
No, actually a really good guy. He was a really nice person. I was asking him, I was like, "You been a tattoo artist your whole life?" He's just like, "The past 12 years." This guy grew up in Ridley, and I went to the Art Institute for Graphic Design, and I kind of just changed my mind at one point. I'm like, "That's a pretty cool story."
Graphic design is bullshit.
That's probably what he said. He's like, "This is bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. I'm just gonna go do tats."
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a new tat. I'm just getting this arm all colorful and
Where do they have the convention at?
in the convention center in Philly.
That's dope.
Yeah, it was fun. I was saying to Georgie while we were there. So like when we used to work at Z Bar, like when you work in bars, you know, like this phenomenon is probably very familiar to you. You have to be nice to people you don't want to be.
Yeah.
So when we worked in Z Bar, it's an after hours club where just like the biggest pieces of shit come through all cooked up.
Yeah.
So like I just hate some of those types of people. And I laughed yesterday because when I used to go to the tattooing convention when I was younger, I used to have to say hi to this one guy that used to work in Z Bar, like kind of outside, just to keep up like a friendly demeanor. And I ran into him this year, and he didn't recognize me, so I was like, "Yes, I don't have to fake say hi to this fucker ever again."
I've been constantly running into people that know me and I don't know them, and like, "Oh, how you doing?"
They'll come in and be like, "Your guy's an asshole to me outside." I'm like, "Well, he's not paid to be nice to you outside." I don't care.
You said you saw some more people down there too, right?
Dude, I saw some comedians. I'm a creep, you know.
More comedians?
I was walking in a crowd and I saw Ryan Shaner. And dude, when I saw him, I was like, I think that's Ryan Shaner. And the guy who's standing next to, like from the back, looked like Ian Fidance, but I wasn't like sure it was Ryan Shaner first, so I didn't even put two and two together. It was actually him. But I'm standing outside. We were walking out, leaving, and I was like, I think that's Ryan Shaner. So I went up and said hi to him. I said, "Hey, is your name Ryan?" He's like, "Yes, it is." I'm like, "Ryan Shaner, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Dude, I'm a huge fan. You're a Philly comedian. Big shit. Good job. Like, nice to meet you." He's like, "Yeah, dude, I'm here with Ian too." And I'm like, "Ian, I'm so sorry I didn't notice you first. Holy shit. Nice to meet you."
Yeah.
Ian's like verified on Instagram. Big shit in Philly, man. Like, he's a big comedian.
Ian Finance is funny as hell.
They're both fucking hilarious. Shaner's very dedicated to comedy and very, very good. I think he's hilarious.
Is he part of like the 2 Street, like with Lemaire and all them?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in there yet. Maybe he used to come there. I think see. I'm not big enough into Philly scene yet to where I know what's going on or where people hang out at. Also, I don't give a shit like that. I'm not gonna go looking for people. Like, is this guy hanging here? Is that guy hanging? Like Lemaire hanging out at 2 Street is a cool like secondhand thing. But like this week, I'm probably gonna explore Philly a little bit while I'm home, and maybe I'll run into those type of people. But I'm not sure yet. I'm not like cataloging it so I can run into people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was told to go try Punchline this week. Like, just show up at 6 and try and sign up and see if you can get on.
You should.
I'm going to, I think. I said to Christina, just because the truck's down, I'll probably, after work all week, I might take the bus to the city. I have some father classes to take this week. I've been taking baby classes with Christina.
What the
on,
fuck?
Through Zoom. You have to. I don't want to kill this baby, dude.
What do you mean you have to? You got homework?
A little.
It's like, I got a final project due.
Dude, I have to make a fucking like diorama of a baby. Bullshit. I haven't made a diorama since I was like 11. I just put a bunch of glitter on it and hot glue.
You should just cheat. Steal some shit offline.
Pay a child to make me a diorama for this.
Yeah. Just cramming. You're on fucking Spark Notes.
I'm just like stressing hard. Like, my final project's due tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do. They said to make a diorama of the nursery. I don't even have a room. We have a nursery getting set up there. Dude, you know what I'm hype about for being a father? Someone bought us 2 of those baby jumpers, like the ones you can wear as a front pack or a backpack. Dude, it's gonna be getting so gnarly, Raymond.
That's hilarious. You got 2 of them? What do you mean? Like 2 different kinds, styles?
Yeah, and Christina was like, "Oh, we don't need 2." I'm like, "What do you mean? You have one, I have one. That way they're set to both of our sizes." Yeah, it was cool meeting them. Have you met any cool comedians?
Cool medians?
Cool comedians in Baltimore recently?
I haven't technically met them, but I went to another show.
Well, did we talk about that? Did we talk about you meeting the comedians in the open mics, like Tony Woods? Right?
Yeah, I brought it up how he thought I was somebody else. So I went to a comedy show on Tuesday night last week of this. There's this new spot called Port Comedy Club. It's like the newest, dopest upcoming room in Baltimore. It's in Fells Point, down on the harbor, and it's run by this comedian Matt Hurley. Really, really cool dude. He actually just went up to Helium in Philly for a contest based around puns, and he was like trying them out between sets when he was introing people and stuff. And his puns were centered around names of states. So his jokes would be like, the punchline would be like Florida or Connecticut. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like it's pretty tough shit to do, and they were like really bad, but it's funny that he's figuring them out and trying them. Really, really awesome show. Probably like 10 different comedians went up. Tony Wood showed up like to headline. Insanely fucking funny. The cool thing was there was these 3 women in the, I think they were in like a throuple, like a lesbian throuple. 3 women in this the audience.
Were they comedians, or this was just
No.
3 people?
Just randoms.
Thing about the whole night with the comedians was the 3 people in the audience.
Yeah, they were so loud and obnoxious and just like insane that every single comedian just immediately pointed them out and was like, what the fuck is going on with you 3? In the beginning, one of them is I think they're all either on heroin or Percocet or something. They're all nodding out in the beginning, like sleeping in their chairs.
Were they drinking?
No, I didn't see any drinks at all. I just saw like fucking ices from 7-Eleven and shit. They were like eating sweets and shit. You could tell they were like dope heads or something.
Who let them bring ices from 7-Eleven into a comedy club?
There's no food or drinks. It's BYOB, bring your own food, anything. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense on how Perkheads show up or something like that.
Yeah, it was a free show. In the beginning, the first comics are being like nice, like, oh, you guys are drunk, right? By the end, the guy comes up, he's like, dude, you guys are on fucking opiates. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? It was fucking funny.
Did they look crazy, or did they just look like normal people?
Yeah.
Like dressed crazy?
Yeah, nut jobs, and fucking one had like a cast on her arm. Of course it's like a Spanish girl, and she's talking about how she like got bit and fucked up by a dog. She was like stopping a fight between dogs. Tony Woods is like, I bet that was a pit bull, right? Just calls her on it immediately. Shit was so funny.
What the fuck breaks up a fight between dogs? Like, I wonder if it was her dogs, but like if it wasn't, if you just are standing on the street breaking up strangers' dog fights, get a fucking life, dude.
Yeah, it was really weird. The one comedian that I saw which was really fucking good was Daryl Charles. I think I told you about him a little bit.
He's a Philly comedian.
Yeah, I mean, I think he tours all over the country.
Well, he's pretty. So when I looked him up, when you brought it up to me, I knew I recognized him from somewhere. He had the number 3 Spotify comedy album recently.
Yeah,
and he was on Do Rag and the Deer Tag, that show I listened to.
Yeah.
The Philly comedian.
I started listening to that album he put out. It's called Black Gentrifier.
I know,
and it's really fucking good.
I know. He was a sketch comedian for Funny or Die.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like he was in like a comedy group, and he's like I think I recognize him like from that stuff when he was younger. I haven't seen him out in the scene, but like when I looked him up, like his clips are like Philly places, and then also he's traveling all over the place. Like that place you were just at, he's gonna be back there February 10th.
Yeah, dude, this you got to go to this room. You would really dig it. It's a cool spot, and it's like the new spot. It seems like all the, I guess like mid-tier to larger comedians are going there now. It's the new hub. That's the spot I'm gonna try and start playing piano in.
Did you talk to anybody about that?
I did. I talked to him. I told him the days I could do it, and he said, "Yeah, we're always looking for people. You make pretty good money off of tips there." I got his phone number and shit.
Are there other people doing it?
At the show I was at, no. Somebody was just running a board with some music, and he was like, "Dude, if I knew that, I would have had somebody tonight playing piano." Really cool time. We got to go back. I think I'm gonna start going back every Monday or Tuesday.
Dude, you could be my in for a guest spot with that guy.
You could
know what
you could definitely get on this stage.
Be cool to go try some Baltimore stuff.
Yeah, you got to get down here. It's a dope spot.
Sad fucking news for the comedy world. Big fans of a lot of different people, and we listen to a lot of podcasts. Michael Lair died, if anybody's familiar with him.
Yeah, dude. Super funny guy.
He was standing on walking sticks at one point, then he was in a wheelchair for most of his longevity on Kill Tony. He's from the OG Kill Tony, what I always reference as the better Kill Tony. Because Kill Tony now is like a credit. It's something people do to like get up there and like have it under their belt. Like I did well in Kill Tony. Before it was just a show in LA at the Comedy Store, when it was just Jeremiah Watkins, Joelberg Jimenez, and Chroma Chris, or whatever Chris's full fucking name is. But Michael Lair started there as just like that fucking disabled dude that was hilarious. And like he was an improv guy.
He had a huge career before he was like really sick. He had ALS.
Yeah. He stopped comedy and improv for years.
Yeah.
And then found out he had ALS and started doing a comedy again before he's like, before I die, I'm gonna become a comedian again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's fucking hilarious, dude. Like,
but his shtick kind of at the end was just like he could tell he had complications talking and everything. Yeah. And his thing was just like yelling on stage from his wheelchair. Yeah. He was fucking funny. I have a little clip. I could play a piece of it in the beginning. I'll show what he did.
Yeah. He's famous for imitations, especially because he's an improv guy. He's great at like just improving people and like doing impressions, I guess. And not impressions with good voices. Just hilarious impressions. Just trying to be funny.
I'm going to play this one.
This the Rambo clip?
Yeah, this is him doing the final scene from Rambo.
From Rambo First Blood. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Michael Lair. Here we go. Rambo, it's over.
Nothing's over. Nothing. I just saw this war you did.
He was a lot healthier.
And I did everything I had to win.
Like he could really use his hands and keep his upper body up. It was weird. Like one of the first things that affected him was like his voice. It sounded like
it's fucked up. He was a cool dude.
Yeah, he was hilarious. I mean, that's the way I'd want to go out. He went out in a cowboy's death. You see how he died? Actually,
no.
He moved to Oregon, and under their legalities for assisted suicide, he like went to a facility and was given like medicine to die because he was just suffering.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he arranged it with a doctor there and everything. He was just suffering.
Yeah, I bet, dude. That's a horrible disease.
Lou Gehrig, dude. ALS is Lou Gehrig's disease. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Fucking you die inside of your body. Like your entire body is losing function and functionality, and you are just like completely mentally intact. You're not foregoing any dementia or anything. You're just trapped in your body. I can't even imagine. Lou Gehrig was hitting all them home runs, and then they made him watch people play baseball. Never throw a ball ever again. It's so sad. In other news, somebody tried sharing the gospel with me recently.
Ew.
Dude, I wasn't even here for it because there's a letter here from Wilmington, Delaware, somebody over on the border in PA. I can't even see what it says because Christina picked it up and it was on the mail and she left it on the counter and we went out for something. Goddamn, my dog Daisy got on the counter and took the one piece of mail. I want to show you something. Don't you think you open mail like this perfectly at the edge? Right? She had opened it and had removed a very nicely handwritten letter.
What the heck?
All right. So we didn't even get to go like, what the fuck is this? Where is this from? Because she kind of like slobbered on it. And what we had was a very nicely cursive written letter from a stranger to the prior person that lived here. So like, I didn't open this mail. This is a federal crime committed by my dog. I have nothing to do with it, but it was written to the guy that must have lived here before. So bleep out the name after this, but Dear Timothy, hello, my husband Larry and I are reaching out to our neighbor to share an encouraging thought. The Bible speaks of how we are living in the last days at 2 Timothy 3:1. You may be wondering, last days of what? Our Heavenly Father, Jehovah, is God's personal name. He promises we will restore the earth and his people to his original purpose, which is for all people to live in peace on a paradise earth. No more pain, sorrow, sickness, or death. And there are many other scriptures and stuff that express further blessings if you like. To learn more about them, please call me at whatever this number is, or visit our website at jw.org, where you can stream unlimited content without subscription or membership. Thank you for reading this letter. Have a beautiful day in Jehovah. Sincerely.
The JW's got you?
And then the next thing, no, they didn't get me. They got Daisy. Daisy's a Jehovah's Witness now.
Dude, it'd be funny to just like act as if you're possessed by the devil when speaking to them.
Dude. And this is the flyer I got. Who controls the world? That's what they sent us.
That's funny.
I just thought it was really nice. They wrote this like, Jesus Christ, hold on. Wait a minute. Look at this picture.
Is it the chicken snake god?
Dude, it's a guy with his hands like a puppet over people.
You should call them and be like, I want to learn about Abrexas.
Oh, look at the fucking, it's a guy that's looking like a puppeteer. And the priest is like, ha ha! Yes, mighty minions! Ah!
You should just call and be like, can I be that guy?
Yeah, he's got like a super Italian mustache too.
That's funny.
They want Italian people like me to be given sermon. Like, listen, you goddamn Dagos, we're gonna fucking control the world and make a bunch of hoagies.
Yeah, the JWs, dude, they're controlling the world.
JW.org, dude. I can't believe she wrote in cursive JW.org.
Damn.
It's a beautiful letter. Look at this. She sent me a paper with parrots on it and shit. Beautiful. I'm not responding. I might send back a death threat. Like, I work for the Church of Satan.
Yeah.
You sent this to the wrong house, my friend. Well, I went up to the Nook this week in Massachusetts after work. It's like above Connecticut a little bit where I was working. That was fun. That's a huge mic. Guys, that guy does some professional recording for your set, so you can buy it off of him. Joey Buddha Comedy, that guy's the shit.
You told jokes?
I told jokes. I've been definitely speaking about I talked about Sexy Nan and Fat Nan a couple times. That's the funny one I like talking about. Like, we talked about this last week. When I tell it to people, I'm like, so Fat Nan was Fat Nan, obviously, because, you know, she was fat as shit and she had one leg. Beatty's got her. But I could never figure out why they called her Sexy Nan, because there must have been a moment at one point where somebody was like, I don't know, man, Grandma is kind of sexy. This is great. Sexy Nan, am I right? And then I guess our family started calling her Sexy. That killed.
Why is it Nan? I don't understand. Why is everybody Nanny or Nan?
Yeah, right? Like Nanny Joan. I don't know. That's just how the Irish, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's an Irish thing, isn't it?
I have no idea. Probably some white trash in there.
Or our Italian side calls them grandma and grandpa. And then, seriously, our Irish trash side calls them all nans and nannies.
Yeah.
It's obviously what both sides think of the woman, I guess.
We should get some comments on that. Comment on using nanny for your grandparents.
Yeah.
Dude, I read a comment the other day. It was a 5-star.
What? What was this a comment on?
It was on Apple. It didn't even say, no context. It just said, why he look like that.
Is it from somebody or is it anonymous?
No, there's just like a screen name there.
Is it who's it about? Is it about me?
We have no idea. It just says why he look like that.
Why you look like that?
They're talking about you, dude.
No, man, it's probably me. I have like broken glasses on. So let's talk about the sandwich census.
Sandwich census.
We're talking about it one more time. We have to bring it up here. I'm looking for some content from all you greasy bastards that watch this and listen
Do we
to
have
this.
a lot of answers? This is the one thing Declan's running behind the scenes.
Yeah, did not tell Raymond about this. I know vehemently against this for sure. Like in the beginning of this podcast, 10 weeks ago. No, 11 weeks ago probably at this point, because this is episode 11. I was like, why don't we call it the Hoagie Cast? And he was like, no, we're not doing it. And then while Raymond was at work this week, like on Thursday when he couldn't get to me and I have control of the social medias, I was like, we're asking for your favorite sandwich. I put it on like every one of our social medias.
Did you get a lot of answers?
I got like 15 or 20 so far.
Dude,
like
we had H. Foley answered our post.
I sent it because like I was on Instagram and I like sent stuff that like I thought I could get some answers from people for, and he actually responded to this. I think I sent him the story, but he responded because Foley's the shit, dude. Hank's the man.
Yeah.
An inspiration for why someone like us is trying to do podcasts. I'm like, if this dirtbag from the Philly suburbs can get popular on a podcast, so can we, Raymond. Now they
He said Lee's Hoagie House.
Lee's Hoagie House, and he said tuna sandwich, pretty damn good. Like
Tuna.
what was the actual comment? He said Lee's Sandwich House. He said tuna hoagie.
Yeah, Lee's Hoagie House does a pretty good tuna hoagie.
He said, does it blow your hair back? Yeah, I got responses from a lot of people here. I don't want to go through all of them yet. Your buddy that probably listens to this gave me. Is he from Philadelphia?
Who are you talking about?
The one that showed us Joe Badia.
Oh, no. You're talking about Jeff Sheffrey.
Jeffrey?
He's from Baltimore. He's the he runs the kitchen of the home clubhouse of the Baltimore Orioles.
Dude, he sent me some incredible sounding stuff.
He
Just
knows
a
a
couple
lot
things
of spots.
a little above my pay grade.
Yeah.
As well as are they places you think he's been?
Some no, some yes. He has like a codex of hundreds of places all over the country that he's just curated.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense because
Yeah.
I was like, have you tried these things? Is what I was wondering. But he gave us like 5 really good ones. I will bring up this one. It's a fucking like a duck leg sandwich.
Weird. I
Dude,
just had
it
duck
sounds-
the other day. It was not good.
Dude, duck can be bad.
Yeah.
Was it? How did you get it? Was it rare?
It was confit. Not really, no. It was definitely cooked to a temperature and held for a long time, but it was so incredibly salty.
That's not good.
Yeah.
No one likes salty ducks.
Yeah. That was your nickname in college.
Salty duck.
No, just salty duck.
Salty duck. Yeah, he had a good one I got to bring up here.
Hit me.
He said from Serpico, the restaurant in West Philly.
Serpico? That was a guy in the
Fucking
Al
what's his-
Pacino played him, right?
Yeah, he's like he at one point yells his own name like Serpico, like one of those in a movie.
Oh, it is a movie just called Serpico.
Yeah, the Columbo-esque character. It's him just walking around with like 80s music, like doing like detective shit.
Let me see. 73.
He sent me this. It's called the duck leg. We take 2 Long Island duck legs, brine them for 18 hours in maple syrup, salt, sugar, and liquid smoke. Put it in a bag, skin side out, cooked at 63 degrees Celsius for 18 hours. Deep fried to render the fat and get crispy. That's why we keep the fat side out. Toasted sesame seed bun, iceberg lettuce, pickled cucumbers, scallion, hoisin, Tabasco sriracha, and a side of instant ramyun fries.
Damn.
Instant ramen fries.
They flipped that bitch inside out? Is that what you just said?
I think. I don't know.
We can't even wrap our fat heads around this.
I want to show you the sandwich. I mean, you can bring this up later, but I'm sure that's a $75 sandwich. And I gotta be honest with you, Jeff, great Chef Jeff, great submission. I'm not going to pay $75 for a sandwich.
Serpico's in Philly?
Yeah, I don't know if it's even there still because it's something he has pinned from September 22nd of 2022. I hope they still have it.
I think it's closed.
It says closed on the count of duck sandwich.
It says kitchen is currently a kinda Korean noodle bar. That's the name of it.
Kinda Korean.
That's what it says. I think they changed.
Is there a
Serpico's.
It's a very good. I'm gonna watch Serpico later now. By the
Me
way,
too. It was on South Street, 604 South Street.
interesting.
I don't even remember this.
I thought it was something kind of, yeah, it says permanently closed on Google.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah, so sorry, Jeff. Yeah, the page can't be found on stars.com. Probably not going to be able to get that sandwich, but great submission. Honestly, great submission.
Jeff should make us that sandwich.
And Jeff, if you're listening, pal, sit back. This would be a great moment for you to get involved in the podcast with your chef ass shit. All right. Since you guys are talking about it in the kitchen, I know you and the boys. Make us the duck leg sandwich, and Raymond will serve it up to me, and we will enjoy it. Or I'll come down there. It would be, like, we could probably plan around him making it and be coming to you guys. It's probably ridiculous for you to serve it to me.
True.
Now, what's going to happen here is, listen, hot or cold, best sandwich or wrap, go to our Instagram, go to our Facebook. You can find it. There is a Survey Monkey page. Click on it. It's one question. You don't have to put your name. If you want to, feel free to. But best sandwich or wrap, hot or cold, in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, or Delaware area, some parts of Maryland. I will drive to the outskirts. And put where it's at, what the restaurant name is, so I can find it. If we think it's one of our favorites, we'll probably try to do the top 3 or 4 here and give them a try. I'm encouraging the wraps. I'm a bit, dude, when there's a good wrap, is there not something great about a good wrap?
You're right. You're right.
Naples in Philly, not Philly, in Mullica Hill when we were growing up, they had the
Tracy.
honey barbecue chicken tender wrap.
Shit was a heater.
So they take a chicken tender, a cutlet, and they chop it and then cook it on the flat top with cheese and red onions and then toss it in honey barbecue and honey mustard. Big heater.
Declan, we are doing the Lord's work right now.
Yeah, we're putting the sandwiches out there for you people.
A couple young Christian warriors.
Young Christian sandwich warriors, am I right? I turned this into the Hoagie Cast, Raymond.
I know.
How far are we into this?
Like 50. This is good enough. It was a pleasure, guys. Thank you. And bye-bye.
Goodbye. Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Please rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. We would really appreciate the support. Find us on Instagram at 555 Let Me Call You Back and on Facebook at the Let Me Call You Back podcast. You can find comedian Declan Brooks on Instagram at Declan Loves Meatballs. See you next time.